Our story begins with Lucy tossing a football.
Charlie Brown! Oh, Charlie Brown!
I can't believe it. She must think I am the stupidest person alive.
Come on, Charlie Brown. I'll hold the ball and you kick it.
Hold it? Ha! You'll pull the ball away as soon as I go to kick it, and I will land flat on my back and kill myself.
But Charlie Brown, it's Thanksgiving.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, one of the greatest traditions we have is a Thanksgiving football game. And the biggest and most important tradition of all is kicking off the football.
Is that right?
Absolutely. Come on, Charlie Brown. It's a big honor for you.
Well, if it's that important, a person should never turn down a big honor. Maybe I should do it. Besides, she wouldn't try to trick me on a traditional holiday.
Charlie Brown backs up and then starts to run.
This time, I'm going to kick that football clear to the moon.
Charlie Brown tries to kick it, but Lucy pulls it away.
Ah!
Charlie Brown screams as he falls flat on his back. Thank you for tuning in to The Rendezvous. Today we have a special Thanksgiving episode. A Rendezvous Thanksgiving. Sally walks up to Charlie Brown standing at the mailbox.
What's the matter, big brother?
Nothing. I was just checking the mailbox.
Well, what did you expect? A turkey card?
Holidays always depress me.
I know what you mean. I went out to buy a little green man today, but all they had at the store are Christmas things.
Christmas things? Already?
Anyway, why should I give thanks on Thanksgiving? What do I have to be thankful for? All it does is make more work for us at school. Do you know what we have to do now? We have to write a 15-page essay on engines.
I think you mean Native Americans.
Whatever. I can't keep up with this PC bullshit.
Just then, Linus approaches.
What's all the commotion?
We've got another holiday to worry about. It seems Thanksgiving is upon us.
I haven't even finished drinking all of my Halloween liquor yet.
Sally, Thanksgiving is a very important holiday. Ours was the first country in the world to make a national holiday to give thanks. What are you going to do on Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown?
My mom, dad, Sally, and I are all going to my grandmother's for dinner.
Aren't you guys worried about COVID-19?
Well, we ain't pussies if that's what you're asking.
Charlie Brown shakes his head and Linus walks away angry at Sally's lack of compassion. Later that day, Charlie Brown hears his telephone ring. He walks over to answer.
Hello?
Hi, Chuck. This is Peppermint Patty. How have you been?
Okay, I guess. How was your, operation?
Chuck, thanks for asking. I'm a little sore, but doing good. You're the only person who approves of my sex reassignment surgery.
That's male to female, by the way.
Well,
Listen, I really have a treat for you. My dad's been called out of town. He said I could go over to your house and share Thanksgiving with you, Chuck.
Well,
I don't mind inviting myself over because I know you kind of like me, Chuck. Okay, that's a date. See you soon, you sly devil.
Charlie Brown hangs up the phone, baffled at what just happened. He does not, in fact, like Peppermint Patty or want him, damn it, hang on. Oh, Z. Yeah, Z, to come to Thanksgiving.
Oh, brother.
Sally then approaches.
Now what?
Peppermint Patty's coming to Thanksgiving.
Peppermint? Oh, you mean the tranny. We won't even be home.
The phone rings again.
Hello?
Hi, Chuck. I have even better news. Remember Marcy?
Sure.
I just spoke to her and she said we would like to see you again. Her folks said it will be okay, so you can count on 2 for dinner.
But I just don't know.
This will be okay with your folks, won't it?
Well, the problem is...
Don't worry, we won't make any problems. We will help clean up the dishes and everything. Just save me a drumstick. See you soon, Chuck.
Charlie Brown hangs up the phone again.
How do I always get into these things? Now she's bringing Marcy, too.
It's your own fault because you're such a wuss. Just say no.
The phone rings once again.
Hello?
Hey, Guess who just walked in over here? It's Franklin. I told him about the big turkey party you're having. Be sure your folks will let him come, 'cause he's black. Hey, Chuck, this is gonna be the biggest bash of the year. See ya.
Charlie Brown hangs up the phone again.
I think I'm losing control of the whole world.
Just then, Linus enters the room.
Now what's wrong?
Now she's bringing Franklin too. Peppermint Patty has invited herself, Marcy, and Franklin over for Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm not even going to be home. I'm going over to my grandmother's.
Why can't you just call her back and explain?
You don't understand. You can't explain anything to Peppermint Patty, because you never get to say anything. I'm doomed. 3 guests for Thanksgiving, and I'm not even going to be home.
All right, well, what time are you going to your grandmother's, Charlie Brown?
We're supposed to be there by 4:30.
Okay, that makes it easy. You simply have 2 dinners. You cook one for yourself and your friends, and then you go to your grandmother's with your family for the second one.
I can't cook a Thanksgiving dinner. I only know how to make cold cereal and maybe toast.
That's right, I've seen you make toast. You can't butter it, but maybe we can help you.
Just then, Snoopy walks into the room.
Snoopy, you get out to the garage and get a table that we can set up in the backyard.
Obviously, Charlie Brown is a cartoon, and there is no possible way a dog and a little bird would be able to do the work that Linus's lazy ass won't do, like unfold a table, drape a tablecloth, set out places. Damn millennial. We are going to cut ahead to Peppermint Patty's house, who, by the way, is very stunning and very brave. Anyways, we're at Peppermint Patty's house where she and Marcy are getting ready for Charlie Brown's big turkey dinner.
What are we going to wear to this big Thanksgiving party, Patty? What time do we go?
Well, kid, since my reassignment surgery, my mom has helped me pick out some nice fancy dresses. And since you got gored at the Bison in Yellowstone a couple summers ago, I'd say you ought to wear something that hides that scar on your arm, back, leg, and face.
Franklin enters the room.
I just talked to Charlie Brown, and he said dinner will be served a little early.
Great, we're ready.
Do you think I should wear a tie?
No, you can come as you are, Franklin. Just mind your manners. Chuck's parents are Trump supporters.
Back at Charlie Brown's house, Snoopy is likely sleeping or pooping or licking his balls. He didn't set up the table. Instead, Linus took some initiative and got the table prepared. Just then, Charlie Brown came outside to where Linus had set up the table.
Nice job, Linus. I'm glad to see you stepping up around here. Now, we need to decide what food to make.
Okay, Charlie Brown, I know exactly what to make. First thing is first, do you have any Jell-O?
Jell-O?
Yeah, Jell-O. We're going to make my grandma's original congealed salad.
Charlie Brown looked as if he might be sick. Little did he know what the recipe actually called for.
We need Jell-O, all the random fruits and vegetables, and other ingredients we can find.
Whatever you say, Linus.
Snoopy lay on his bed, staring in amazement at the pile of random food Linus and Charlie had compiled. On the kitchen counter were walnuts, cashews, mandarin oranges, old mangoes, pineapples, carrots, onions, radishes, cream cheese, and cottage cheese.
Well, Linus, I think it's safe to say that we found every piece of food that was expired or days from expiring in my kitchen.
You can say that again, Charlie Brown. You were depressed about Thanksgiving before. How about now?
Oh, brother. What about the turkey, Linus?
Oh, don't you worry, Charlie Brown. Old Linus has that covered. Wait here.
Linus left the room and returned with a log of what looked like a sausage.
Linus, that doesn't look like a turkey.
It's even better, Charlie Brown. It's tofurkey.
What in the world is tofu, torfucky?
No, it's tofurkey. It's a holiday vegetarian feast. A rich, hearty, plant-based, flexitarian-approved log of fake turkey with stuffing in the middle.
I think I'm gonna be sick. Do we have to cook it?
That's the beauty of it, Charlie Brown. It comes pre-cooked, so we can eat it right out of the package.
It smells like what comes out of Snoopy if he gets into the garbage.
Oh, stop being so dramatic. Do you want to let Peppermint Patty down?
I guess not. After all, she did have sex reassignment surgery. She probably enjoys this kind of food.
That's the spirit, Charlie Brown. Besides, she's only a blue hair coloring away from moving to Oregon and burning down a middle-class black family's business anyways. She will be all for our progressive Thanksgiving dinner.
I hope you're right, Linus. Is this all we're going to make?
Yes, Charlie Brown. I think this will do.
Linus and Charlie Brown prepared their horrendous Thanksgiving dinner and then got ready to greet their guests who selfishly invited themselves, put Charlie Brown in an uncomfortable situation, and shit. How much longer do I have to keep doing this? The stunning and brave Peppermint Patty and company arrived at Charlie Brown's house. He went to answer the door.
Hi, Chuck.
Hi, Peppermint Patty. Hi, Franklin. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Chuck.
What's up, man? This looks like a cool place to kick it.
Charlie Brown leads his guests to the backyard where the dinner table has been set up.
Hi, Peppermint Patty. Wow, you look very, stunning.
Yeah, so, brave.
They were lying.
Thank you, guys. Wow, Chuck, I love what you've done with this place. This looks incredible. Who's ready to eat?
Not so fast there, Z. First, we are going to say a prayer.
Peppermint Patty rolled her eyes. Her response is pretty reserved. I was expecting her to go off on a rant about genocide or some other anti-American shit.
In the year 1621, the Pilgrims held their first Thanksgiving feast. They invited the great Indian chief Massasoit, who brought 90 of his brave Indians and a great abundance of food. Governor William Bradford and Captain Miles Standish were honored guests. Elder William Brewster, who was a minister, said a prayer that went something like this. We thank God for our homes and our food and our safety in a new land. We thank God for the opportunity to create a new world for freedom and justice. Amen.
After the prayer, Linus began to serve the congealed salad. He pulled the cover off the serving dish to reveal an orange gelatinous mass filled with fruits, vegetables, and nuts. There was a cloudy appearance in the dish because of the cream cheese that was mixed into it. In the center of the dish was a hollowed-out hole containing a concerning amount of cottage cheese. Linus slopped the salad on everyone's plates, topped it off with an entire day's serving of cottage cheese. The creamy texture of the cottage cheese ran down the mountain of congealed salad and seeped out onto the rest of the plate. Then Linus brought out the tofurkey. He placed it on the cutting board and began to saw away at the log of processed garbage that lay like a severed limb on the cutting board. After about 20 minutes of cutting enough servings for everyone, Linus began to slap it down on everyone's plate. Each guest stared in horror at the gut-wrenching meal that was before them. Linus happily began to dig in, reminiscing of old childhood Thanksgivings.
Ugh, this turkey shit tastes like a sponge.
It looks like cat vomit.
And it smells like it, too.
We came all the way here for this?
What is this? What kind of sick joke are you trying to pull, Chuck? What idiot, what moron, what blockhead cooked this? Where's the turkey, Chuck? Don't you know anything about Thanksgiving dinners? Where's the mashed potatoes? Where's the cranberry sauce? Where's the pumpkin pie?
Peppermint Patty continued on with this rant for quite some time. She eventually began a tirade about how this was an attack on her as a trans individual. This part gets good.
Damn it, Chuck! Do you know how long people like me have been excluded from society? Do you know how dangerous it was for me to come here today? I can't walk outside in this country without being worried about someone attacking me for being trans. By serving me this disgusting food, you have denied me my humanity. This food isn't even fit for a dog. Is this what you think of me? Do you think I'm lower than a dog?
He doesn't, but I do.
How dare you, Chuck? How dare you?
Wow. I haven't seen a leftist meltdown like that since Trump was elected. Peppermint Patty storms off to pout inside Charlie Brown's house.
I should go check to make sure Peppermint is okay.
You know, they say these hormone blockers are supposed to block hormones, but peppermints are all out of control.
Wow, Franklin, that was a very intelligent comment.
Inside, Marcy finds Peppermint Patty weeping uncontrollably.
Go away, Marcy. I want to be left alone.
Come on, Peppermint Patty, open the door. We need to talk about this. You came down really hard on Chuck.
But he deserved it. Look at what he served us.
Let's back up a minute here, Peppermint. This whole situation seems really rushed and last minute. Did Chuck invite you, or did you invite yourself?
Well, I guess I invited myself.
And do you think Charlie Brown was just trying to do the best with what he was given?
Maybe, but he...
Now, Peppermint Patty, I think this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding. You know Charlie Brown supports your transition.
He doesn't.
Oh, you're right, Marcy.
She wasn't.
I made a huge mess out of everything. Hey, I know. Marcy, will you go tell Charlie Brown that I'm sorry for being so outlying? Could you do that for me, please?
I don't know, Peppermint Patty. I think it would mean a lot more to him if it came from you.
Oh, shoot, you're probably right. But I just can't. I can't go out there looking like this. It would just mess it up.
Okay, Peppermint Patty. I will go and try to smooth things over with Charlie Brown while you get yourself back together. Sound good?
Deal.
Thank God, Marcy is the voice of reason. Now we can wrap this whole thing up with a happy ending.
Hi, Marcy. Is Peppermint Patty okay? She will be alright. She wanted me to come and talk to you and tell you how sorry she was for acting that way. I'm just sorry that she thought I was trying to belittle her, transition? Yeah, I was just trying to do the best with what I had. Now Thanksgiving is ruined. Thanksgiving is more than eating, Chuck. You heard what Linus was saying out there. Those early pilgrims were thankful for what happened to them, and we should be thankful too. We should just be thankful for being together. I think that's what they mean by Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown.
Just then, Peppermint Patty enters the room.
See you later, Charles. Charles?
Marcy walks over to Peppermint Patty and uses her original name.
He's all yours, Carter.
Carter?
Carter?
Charlie Brown and Peppermint Patty approach each other.
Apologies accepted, old buddy?
Sure, Peppermint Patty.
Just then, the phone rings. Charlie Brown goes to answer it.
Hello? Oh no, it's 4 o'clock. We have to be at Grandma's in 30 minutes. Grandma, is it okay if I bring a few friends along too? Well, you see, we were supposed to have a small Thanksgiving for my friends and I, but it went terribly wrong. You mean it? Thanks, Grandma. We'll see you soon.
Charlie Brown hangs up the phone.
Hey, guess what, Peppermint Patty? My grandmother said it would be okay if you and everyone else tagged along for Thanksgiving at her house.
That's awesome. I'll go let everyone know.
So Charlie Brown patched things up with Peppermint Patty. He's still unsure about her transition, but he wasn't about to let petty differences get in the way of his friendship. Everyone loaded up into the back of Charlie Brown's parents' car, excited for a true Thanksgiving feast.
Isn't there a song that goes, over the hills and through the woods, to grandmother's house we go?
Sure, only this way it goes. Over the river and through the woods,
to grandmother's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh through white and drifted snow.
Thank you all for listening. We hope you enjoyed our production of A Rendezvous Thanksgiving. Remember to like and subscribe and share us with your friends. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.